NBC's Andrea Canning is on New York's Staten Island, where residents are really reeling this morning. Andrea, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Savannah. The sun is out here now on Staten Island, but this is a very sad and dire situation. The death toll is now up to 19. It's expected to rise, and I want to show you some of the destruction. Take a look at this boat. It just washed right up on shore onto a residential street, and there are boats strewn all along this street, some of them even reaching the front doorsteps of people's homes. Now, everyone in this community, they are tired, they are frustrated, they are feeling ignored, they're without power, they're cold, they need food. And it's a similar scenario that is playing out in communities across this region affected by Sandy.
In Sandy's cruel wake, profound loss and increasing anger as the pain she's inflicted continues to grow.
Something has to be done immediately.
Across a swath of the ravaged Northeast, families trying to put the pieces back together. But it's not so easy. And here in Staten Island, they're desperate.
We have bodies being removed up the block. We are devastated here.
On Thursday, the death toll on Staten Island alone rose to 19 when the bodies of two young boys, ages 2 and 4, were recovered after being ripped from their mother's arms in the storm surge. Residents here still without power or supplies, their fury bubbling, saying it's the forgotten borough. FEMA has come to help.
We are the eyes and the ears for the state and federal coordinators.
But it's simply too little, too late, the borough president insists.
All these people making these big salaries should be out there on the front line, and I am disappointed.
Across the river in flood-struck Hoboken, New Jersey, the National Guard is handing out critical supplies. But there, too, thousands are still without power, heat, food, cash, or medicine. The line outside of CVS, staggering. But lines are the new normal everywhere.
I was in this line for about an hour. People, they cutting in line.
Waiting for gas, to charge phones, or just to get around. Lines are long and patience is short.
They're waiting to get on buses.
It's a nightmare in New York City for some. Despite limited subway and mass transit service up and running, it's a super slow go, and thousands have to commute by foot.
Walked across the Brooklyn Bridge.
In Manhattan, hundreds of thousands still in the dark, some cold and starving.
People are dumpster diving, and what they're going after here is the food.
It may be days before power is back.
We've got over 100,000 power lines on the ground.
Across New York's Long Island, power is out and patience is running out.
I don't have transportation out of here.
In Toms River, New Jersey, a high school is now a shelter. In Westport, Connecticut, belongings remain strewn about.
Now we got to get it cleaned out.
In West Virginia, the weight from Sandy's heavy snow on Monday has now collapsed roofs. The storm's wrath widespread and strong.
No heat, we have no power.
Still, officials are encouraging.
The good news is that there are a lot of people who want to help.
But the grim reality, not so easy to swallow. Sandy's sting far and wide. And getting back to normal means a new normal.
We've been in the cold, in the dark.
The recovery, for many, an uphill battle.
You need to come here and help us. We need assistance, please.
Some good news here. The Staten Island ferry will be reopening in just a couple of hours. Also, top FEMA officials are expected to come here today, as well as the Department of Homeland Security, including Secretary Janet Napolitano. Matt, they've said it's too little too late, but they do need this attention, and they deserve it now.
Andrea Canning on Staten Island this morning. Andrea, thank you very much.